Welcome, everyone. Good morning to those who are gathered here in the sanctuary and to all those who are joining online today. We begin this morning with a musical prelude by John Mayhood. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Charlottesville. My name is Jason Woodson. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm pleased to be leading worship this morning with Angela Orbaugh and musician John Mayhood. This sanctuary was built over 70 years ago on the homeland of the Monacan people and was once cared for by enslaved people from Africa and their descendants. We honor all who have dwelt here and all in our congregation whose lives led to this moment of our gathering. I invite you to take a moment to greet others. Those online may unmute, and those here in the sanctuary or social hall are welcome to greet your neighbors, especially those you may not know. We offer a special welcome to newcomers and invite you to join us after the service in the social hall. Please feel free to take one of our red coffee mugs, and please join us at the newcomers table, which will have a red tablecloth. And UUCville members and friends are reminded to offer a warm welcome to anyone with a red coffee mug or sitting at the newcomer table. There's a live stream of the service in the social hall, and while everyone is welcome in the sanctuary, the social hall can be a good option if you need a roomier space. Many thanks to all the folks helping us share worship both here and online, our greeters, ushers, hospitality, and altar decorating teams, and special thanks to our AV Tech team, Nash Ford and Breck Gastinger. And now we have greetings from board member John Griffith.
I love the greeting thing and just seeing everybody talking. And I'm just saying I usually hide up there, but like being down here, you get to see it, get to be in the action. So we had our first board meeting of the fiscal year last Wednesday. And it's interesting to me that it seems to be a time of new beginnings. And I noticed that was also like the ministerial theme this month is renewal. And we have 4 new board members that we welcomed. Ellie Suvarud, Kim Grover, our at-large members. Jimmy Gorm is our new treasurer, and Carol Gardner is our new president. So we welcome them. Very excited about that. And there's new members on the stewardship steering committee and the ministry, the committee for ministry. So lots of new things going on. We heard about our financial health, which is we're very much in the black at the moment, which is good. We're building our reserve, and I'm excited for the new year. So welcome.
Thank you, John. Here are this morning's announcements. The floors in the social hall, hallways, and the mailroom will be replaced this week, and we need your help immediately following the service to help empty those rooms out. We will be moving many of the items into the parlor and other locations. And my apologies, Angela, but I was asked to make changes to the script this morning that we are all going to move these items immediately after the service. If you would like to help with putting them back on August the 9th, please see Elizabeth Breeden. But again, we will be moving those immediately after the service. And if you are able to help, we do appreciate it. UUCville at West Haven Community Day. Reverend Tim looking for volunteers to help staff a UUCville table and to help out with children's bingo at the upcoming West Haven Community Day, which will take place on Saturday, August the 2nd, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the West Haven Affordable Housing Community on Hardy Drive in Charlottesville. If you can help out for a couple of hours in either the morning or afternoon, please contact Reverend Tim at UUCharlottesville.org.
Thank you, Jason. Please join me in our call to worship as we step into this sacred space with open hearts and curious minds. The world shimmers with wonder in the glint of sunlight on dewdrops on grass, the whispering wind through trees, the laughter shared between friends, and the quiet resilience of the human spirit. Let us gather today to appreciate the magic in our daily lives, the unseen connections that bind us, the ordinary moments that hold extraordinary beauty, the deep mystery that invites us to question, reflect, and grow. Here together, we explore the sacred spark in all things. Let us worship together in the magic all around us.
I now invite Carol Gardner to light our flaming chalice. And will you all please join me in saying our chalice lighting words? We gather this hour as people of faith with joys and sorrows, gifts and needs. We light this beacon of hope, sign of our quest for truth and meaning, in celebration of the life we share together. And then also with hand motions, match in the matchbook, we light this chalice to celebrate Unitarian Universalism. This is a church of open minds. This is a church of helping hands. And this is a church of loving hearts.
Let us sing, "Wake Now My Senses," to awaken to the magic all around us. This hymn's call to awaken the senses helps us wake up to the magic in our lives, to listen to the earth's call, to embrace the warmth of love, and to open ourselves to wonder. Please rise in body or spirit, and the words will be projected on the screen. let us take a moment to settle into this space, to quiet our minds and open our hearts. Take a deep breath in, feeling the air fill your body, and slowly exhale, releasing any tension and worry. Imagine for a moment that the world around you is shimmering, not just the things we see, but the very essence of life itself. The whisper of the wind, the warmth of the sun, the soft vibration of the earth beneath your feet, all filled with an energy, a magic that connects us to one another, to the stars, to the deep mysteries of existence. As we take another deep breath, let us connect with the magic that flows through us all. In this moment, you are part of the magic of this world, a living expression of wonder and enchantment.
We are an interconnected community that cares for one another. Part of how we embody this care is by making time each week to share the joys and sorrows we hold in our hearts. There were no joys or sorrows submitted this week. In honor of all our joys and sorrows, everyone is invited to come forward as you wish and place a glass stone in a communal bowl of water as a symbolic act of each being held by the larger love that holds us. All are welcome to participate, including those who are new to our congregation. Those online may type their joys or sorrows into the chat. We have 2 baskets holding glass stones, one at the back of the sanctuary and the other near the front pews. Please take a stone or stones from whichever basket is closest to you. When you have your stone, feel free to come down to the center or side aisles and make your way to the bowl of water on the table in front of the chancel. No need to form a line. Simply come forward as you are so moved. There is plenty of room for more than one person at a time to drop their stone in the bowl at the same time. Ellen Longmore from the pastoral care team will come forward to hold the space. Ellen will be available for a few minutes after the service in the back corner of the sanctuary if you are in need of support or just want someone to listen. Those online can contact the pastoral care team at pastoral@uucharlottesville.org. Let us begin. to what is closest to our hearts. Another way we show our care for one another is in sharing our financial gifts with our community and our congregation. Our social action collection for this month of July is for City of Promise, whose mission is to make a positive impact on generational poverty and support a culture of achievement through child-centered, dual generation, family self-sufficiency initiatives in Charlottesville. City of Promise and UUCville have also formed a wonderful partnership, and a team of UUCville volunteers is working closely with the family we are connected with through City of Promise. In addition to giving online, if you would like to make a donation with cash or check, please use the social action collection envelopes here in the sanctuary and place them in the collection plate. Please make checks out to the UU Congregation of Charlottesville and write Social Action Collection in the memo line. We also invite you to generously support the ministries and mission of UUCville. Through your pledges and the weekly Sunday morning offering, together our financial gifts support our congregation and enable us to put love into action. This is our shared ministry. During the music that follows, you can offer your financial support by using the text address or going to our website. You may place cash or checks in the collection plates as they are passed. Let us now dedicate all of the many gifts we share with one another by saying, "We accept your gifts with gratitude. May we use them for the wisely." Our reading this morning is a poem by Becky Hemsley titled Magic. You tell me that I'm childish, seeing magic in the world, that there's no room for enchantment on this scientific earth. You give me explanations and you hand me charts and graphs, for you say there can't be magic in the company of fact. But I'd argue that there's magic in a newborn baby's cry, and in how that baby heard its mother's heart beat from inside. I'll tell you that it's magic how a butterfly exists, that there's something most spellbinding about metamorphosis. There's magic in the differences between each flake of snow, and in people finding footprints from 1,000,000 years ago. I'll tell you that it's magic how the tides move with the moon and how the sun can split a raindrop into 7 different hues. It's magic how a spider weaves a complex, fragile web, and how all the words of years of songs are stored inside our heads. But you'll tell me that's not magic, for this can all be explained. Yet to me, there's magic dancing in the workings of our brains. See, the trouble is our knowledge means we've little awe to spare. But if we stop looking for magic, then we'll never see it there.
Thank you, Jason. It is magical how I have actually dreamt in 1980s music lyrics before, so that resonated with me. So I recently completed my graduate studies in religion, and I had the opportunity to take a class last fall called Magic Today, an introduction to the anthropology of magic. And this class was unlike anything I had ever experienced. It explored the ways that people across time and culture have understood magic. We studied contemporary paganisms, Wicca, New Age spirituality, and esotericism, just to name a few. We delved into shamanic healing, Reiki, and even topics like witches of Facebook, which there are many, and magic as a political resistance. Through this journey, I kept drawing connections between what I was learning and Unitarian Universalism. Magic in its many forms often feels like an exploration of wonder, an interconnectedness, and the sacred mysteries of life, which makes magic deeply aligned with our faith. Magic often feels like something mysterious or otherworldly, but in truth, it can be found in the moments when we awaken to the fullness of life. This idea is reflected beautifully in our opening hymn today, Wake Now My Senses, which calls us to awaken our awareness, compassion, and spirit. Music and awakening, they are deeply intertwined. To find magic, we must first be willing to notice it, to wake up to the wonder of the world around us, the connections between us, and the still small voice within. So when I began thinking for my final project for my class in the fall of doing a Sunday service on magic, I didn't want it to focus solely on my experiences or my studies. Instead, I wanted to explore what magic means to others. So I reached out to many fellow UU congregants and I asked 2 questions. The first one, what does magic mean to you? And the second one, where do you find magic? The answers I received were as diverse as the people who shared them, yet they all held some striking common themes. So today, I want to share what I discovered, and I want to invite you to also reflect on how you might find magic in your own life. One of the most beautiful themes that emerged from these conversations was the idea that magic lives in connection. Magic is not just about the extraordinary, it's about what happens when we come together and feel something larger than ourselves. One congregant described the deep connection between our hearts and the way magic can connect us with things that inspire us. They remind us that magic can be something that defies explanation. Another echoed this when they said, I find magic in those unexpected moments of instant connection in the eyes of the person you love as they glance your way. Magic, they remind us, isn't always dramatic. It can be found in the inexplicable wonder we find in everyday life, such as a stranger's unexpected smile or the joy in a dog's exuberant greeting. Sometimes it's a simple look, a smile, or an act of kindness. Another congregant also highlighted the connection between humans and animals, describing the magic in how we bond with animals and how when we hear birds sing, we love it, and the simple joy and feeling of amazement. Someone else shared, to me, magic means coming upon unexpected places or experiences. For example, it is magical when all of the members of the church sing a song, and it seems to harmonize when not all of us can sing in key. How many of us have felt this kind of magic? When voices blend even imperfectly and create something deeply moving. It's not just about the music, it's about the connection and the sense of unity. Magic is the mystery of connection itself. The call or the text you receive from someone just as you are thinking about them. These moments remind us of the sacred web of existence, that unseen thread tying us all together. When we open ourselves to connections, whether with loved ones, strangers, or even the natural world, we tap into a magic that transcends the ordinary. As Unitarian Universalists, we know the power of connection. It's one of the reasons we gather here each week to experience that sacred magic of community. Another common theme was the idea that magic surrounds us in the natural world and in everyday moments we might otherwise overlook. One congregant described walking in the woods and sensing a deep inner peace, the kind that comes from a feeling of connectedness to the earth. They also mentioned watching the sun light up the sky in the morning and to set at night as moments filled with magic. Someone else pointed to the magic and the wonder of all creation and the wonder of this beautiful planet we call home, the rocks, trees, mountains, rivers, and animals. They describe the magic they find in the brilliance of the shining stars and glowing moon of our night sky. Another added that magic is found in the very structure of life. They said, our senses are magic, seeing different wavelengths than insects do, feeling the electricity on a molecular level that lights our homes and cooks our food. One congregant painted a vivid picture of this magic when they said, I find it everywhere, in the whispering wind through the trees, in glistening dewdrops hanging off grass, in searching the vast night sky for that elusive shooting star. I personally find magic in the overwhelming emotion of hearing tree frogs sing, or feeling my grandmother's presence through the visit of a hummingbird and through the song of the cardinal. How often do we pause and notice these moments to really see the shimmer of dew on the grass, to marvel at the stars above, and to listen to the frogs? Nature offers us countless invitations to rediscover magic. It reminds us of our place within the interdependent web of all existence, a principle we hold dear as Unitarian Universalists. The magic of nature is not just in its beauty, but in the ways that it teaches us to slow down, to notice, and to feel awe. The third theme is transformation and mystery. Many people spoke about magic as something deeply personal, something that transforms us from within and the larger mystery. Magic, in a metaphorical sense, is often about transformation and the unseen forces that connect us to something larger than ourselves. One congregant shared that magic is the mystery, the unknown, the unexplained. It is the power of belief in something beyond our comprehension. Whether it's the solace of grace before meals, observing the solstices, or looking into the heavens and feeling a sense of vastness. Someone else described how the magic of ritual connects them to their intuition and helps them get in touch with desires, goals, and fears. They said rituals like burying or burning an effigy are ways to get out of my anxious, analytical mind into my body, into a more intuitive way of being. Another echoed this when they shared how rituals help them connect with this kind of magic, stating, "The ritual of magic, crystals, oils, candles, brings my attention to the moment. Moon magic also enlightens me, with full moon releasing ceremonies and new moon intention ceremonies. These practices remind me to slow down and connect with my intuition and my spirit guides." For this congregant, magic is not about illusion, it's about intentionality. It's about slowing down, being present, cultivating gratitude. Rituals like these serve as anchors in our busy, hectic lives. They give us tools to pause, reflect, and be present. Lighting a candle, holding a crystal, observing the cycles of the moon may seem simple on the surface, but they are profound acts of mindfulness. They remind us that magic is not always grand or dramatic. It can be in those quiet moments of setting an intention, releasing a burden, or simply breathing deeply as we connect with the world around us. The moon, in particular, has been a source of magic and mystery across cultures and eras. Full moons invite us to let go of what no longer serves us, while new moons encourage planting the seeds of new beginnings. These cycles mirror the rhythms of our own lives, of endings and beginnings, of reflection and renewal. One congregant's practice of connecting with their spirit guides reflects another aspect of ritual, the act of opening ourselves to mystery and intuition. Whether we call it a higher power, inner wisdom, or the interdependent web of all existence, these moments of connection are sacred. As UUs, we often draw strength from ritual and mystery, and the intention behind these acts resonates with our shared principles. Lighting the chalice each week, for example, that's our way of centering ourselves, creating our sacred space, and inviting mystery into our gathering. Coming together in community each week invites us to experience something greater than ourselves. Ritual can create a space where the ordinary becomes extraordinary, where magic can unfold. In listening to these reflections, I'm reminded that magic is certainly not confined to a single definition. As we strive to wake our senses and open our hearts, as Wake Now My Senses encourages us, we become more attuned to the magic that surrounds us, from the harmony of our community to the intricate beauty of nature. In the quiet rituals and moments of gratitude that we reconnect us to ourselves. By fully engaging with each moment, we allow the extraordinary to reveal itself in our everyday lives. So magic isn't just an abstract concept or something reserved for stories. It's here, all around us, waiting to be noticed. As one congregant stated, magic is all around us if we stop and pay attention. So today I invite you to pay attention, to look for the magic in the ordinary, the everyday, the unexpected. Whether it's in the face of a loved one, the vastness of the night sky, or the rituals that center your life, know that the magic all around us is a reflection of the sacred within us. May we leave here today with awakened senses, open hearts and eyes, ready to witness the wonder of this world and carry its magic with us. Amen and blessed be. Let us now sing Spirit of Life, a hymn that evokes a sense of the sacred, the mysterious, and the interconnectedness of all life, which are themes of magic, whether it's the roots that ground us, the wings that lift us, or the justice we bring to the world. Magic is present when we allow ourselves to feel deeply connected to life and its mystery. Please rise in body or spirit. The words will be projected on the screen. While Jason extinguishes our chalice, I would like to close with a poem, Make Room for the Magic by Robert Langley. Make room for the magic. Step back and let it flow. Fan the coals and embers and let the magic grow. Welcome the unexpected. See what magic does transpire. Find the inspiration that fuels your inner fire. Maybe it's a sunset over blue, majestic seas, or maybe just reflection, doing anything you please. Just create the invitation for magic to arise, so go about your business and wait for a surprise. Friends, as we prepare to leave this sacred space with awakened senses, may we carry with us the enchantment of this hour. May we journey through the world more mindful to the shimmer of sunlight, whisper of wind, and the quiet miracles unfolding in every moment. May the magic of connection and compassion guide our steps, and warm our hearts. And may we remember always the extraordinary resides in the ordinary, and the spark of the divine dwells on us all. Let us go in gratitude and awe of the magic all around us. Amen and blessed be.